Welcome to a discussion on privacy policy in the information industry with James Bell and Eric Bradley, June 13, 2008. Today we will examine a short overview of privacy policies from a variety of sources and applications. We will address questions such as how companies protect their users' privacy and how can a user help protect oneself.
We'll start with the privacy policies of major email providers. Most major email providers publish a link to that site's privacy policy on the main start page, usually at the footer at the bottom. This is the case with four major email providers we examined: Microsoft's Hotmail, Google's Gmail, Yahoo Mail, and AOL Mail. An important thing to remember is that these companies attract users to the services and produce revenue through advertisements directed towards those users. Someone who operates an email account isn't necessarily a customer to that provider, as much as advertisers are. Microsoft uses candid wording. Many of the websites and online services we offer are supported by advertising, and we may use some of the information we collect in order to personalize the ad we show you.
Like many other sites, Microsoft employs cookies to each individual computer and user that visit its site. These small programs will record information about the user's internet habits, such as what sites are visited and what items are examined for what length of time. According to Google, this information will improve the quality of service. Or in other words, they will know what you are interested in so they can advertise those and like products and services when you are using this site. Yahoo Mail also includes direct links and invitation to edit one's own account information as well as marketing preferences. AOL, though similar in many ways, is unique from other email providers because it can be a purchased service that comes with internet connectivity. AOL therefore will be able to focus its own advertisement for service upgrades and additional features to longtime loyal customers.
So what is to be done if the user desires more privacy over convenient logins and personalized advertisements? As Google's privacy policy statement shows, user empowerment comes from transparency and choice. Though most browsers and computers have default settings to allow cookies, the user may disable the use of cookies and recent website history, and/or periodically delete them from the memory. Doing so will require the user to input IDs and passwords more often, and not allow personalized homepages and autocomplete URL typing.
Amazon.com, the sales website, uses many of the same techniques to personalize searches not only for one customer, but to follow the trends of what other customers have been interested in. Have you ever noticed the headlines, "Customers who bought this item also bought," or "What do customers ultimately buy after viewing this item?" These sometimes do have interest to you because they are based on your interest as already entered into the website while you are logged in a personal account. This system of information tracking is done by companies like DoubleClick, which is now owned by Google, and also works with several other websites like Amazon and Comcast to bring valuable customer information to the marketing companies.
Other websites that offer free services to customers are social networking sites. Unlike email providers, networking sites also share information with third-party users. The kinds and amounts of information, and shared with whom, is an important thing to consider before joining such a site. One such site, Facebook, works on networks. People can view other profiles in the same network, which may include a common school, town, company, or those who are already marked as friends or friends of friends. Even under these conditions, Facebook states that all information posted is at the user's own risk. There are no guarantees that information will not be seen by unapproved viewers, such as a friend of a friend whom you don't really know. Facebook uses information about its users to allow advertisements from outside source to reach a very select audience. In this case, information comes from the user's own profile, which he or she controls and shares. In doing so, a user may be targeted for an ad from an agency looking to solicit only to 22 to 25-year-old male Harvard graduates. Only users who knowingly provide these demographics would see the ad.
MySpace is another social networking site that allows users to select what information is shared. Unlike Facebook, there are no networks. One profile is available to any other MySpace user if that profile is set to the public setting. Even in a private setting, a small portion of the profile is available to all users. This includes a picture, name, age, and city. To view more of the profile, a user must have permission from the user of that profile to be friends. Like email providers, MySpace depends on cookies to glean information from its users because the information and demographics entered by users can be more abstract.
Because it is not just marketing companies who may be interested in the information about you and your site, it would be a good idea to limit the amount of personal information you intentionally disclose. Marking a private setting in your social networking profile is also a good idea. The New York Times recently reported that sensitive and damaging information is too often found by possible employers doing Google searches as part of a background search and can hurt the chances of landing a job. Such can be the case of stored blogs and party pictures that were uploaded to impress old friends, but would likely cause hesitation among those in the professional industry.
So, in light of these developments with technology, what can libraries and librarians do to protect themselves and their users from privacy exploration?
Evaluate privacy concerns in your own library. Who are your users? What services are they using? And how are they using them?
Develop a privacy policy. The American Library Association website provides libraries with a privacy toolkit providing guidelines for developing a library privacy policy and privacy procedures, as well as an internet toolkit.
Plan for the inevitable. As part of your privacy policy, develop how your library will handle requests of private information from government agencies. As many libraries do not keep patron records of lent material, libraries should do the same with internet information, removing cookies from internet browsers and clearing all histories with each logoff.
Inform users of risk. With developing a general privacy policy, create an internet use policy, informing your users about potential privacy risk online. Also let them know what actions a library is taking to protect their privacy.
Protect your library's own internet information. Implement web monitoring software to ensure that your library website has not been compromised. Also, set up a Creative Commons license to guide users about what rights are available for using website material.